What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael back at it again with another Chicago Bears video. And this is going to be why should Caleb Williams should be developed quickly in his rookie season. So I did a lot of digging into this. Took me about almost 2.5 hours to analyze the situation that Caleb Williams is going into his rookie year potentially and comparing it to what Trubisky went into his rookie year and Justin Fields is rookie year. So let's get right into it. And I apologize if you hear some noise because there are landscapers outside my area. So I want everybody to pay attention to my screen real quick. So let's do it a little bit closer. This is um the research that I myself did over the time limit of my research and to analyze what quarterback is went through the situation and what Caleb is going to go through in his rookie year. If you look at 2017, Mitch's rookie year, you could see that unless you're a diehard Chicago Bears fan, you wouldn't know any of the wide receivers that Mitch had to throw to in 2017. That offense was ranked 30th out of all the National Football League. We had Bellamy was our number one receiver. Kendall Wright, Dyron Tomlinson, Kevin White, Zach Miller, Adam Shaheen, and an offensive line of Lendl, Josh, Cody Whitehair, Kyle Long, Bobby Massive. Besides Kyle Long, because Kyle Long was injured, besides Cody Whitehair, who was Kyle Long, our offensive line was beyond terrible that year, and our running backs was Tariq Cohen and Jordan Howard. So kind of a 1-2 punch right there. That was the only uh, light spark of the offense. Now going in 2021, where Justin Fields came in, and I already know what everybody's saying. Al Robinson had an 1,000-yard season prior to when we brought in Justin Fields. And if anybody who has knowledge of the game would know Al Robinson regressed because he just didn't care anymore. He was dropping balls and he didn't have a good connection. And if anybody says that Al Robinson was good, why did Justin Fields have an 1,000-yard season with Darnell Mooney as his number two receiver? And he also had Marquise Goodwin. I don't know why it says Marquise Brown. I meant to say Marquise Goodwin. Then he had Jair Grant when we traded for him when he was on the Dolphins. And he had a tight end of Jimmy Graham and Cole Kmet. And you look at Trubisky's tight ends, he had Zach Miller who got hurt at the and he had a career-ending injury. Adam Shaheen eventually took over, and the offensive line tells the story. Justin Fields had Jason Peters, who was his only, and I repeat, only his solid offensive lineman. Cody Whitehair was getting up there in age. Sam Mustipher, I don't know why there's two Sams. I meant to put one. Sam Mustipher was beyond terrible. James Daniels regressed, and Larry Borom was just a rookie. And look at these two of the play callers, and the offense was ranked dead last. Meanwhile, the defense is ranked five. Because majority of the reasons why is because we led the NFL in sacks in top 5 categories. And going to Caleb's situation where I'm assuming he's going to be the potential quarterback until proven otherwise. He's going to have DeAndre Swift, Khalil Herbert, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Tyler Scott, Velus Jones Jr., Cole Kmet, Ifedi, Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Coleman Shelton, Nate Davis, Darnell Wright, and he's going to have Shane Waldron, who Shane Waldron is way better than those two play callers that I just named. And the reason why I don't have the offense and defense ranked is because we don't know what they're going to be going into this year. And if you compare the situation, what Caleb's going in, and you compare and you say he's a generational talent, he should develop very quickly into what the Bears are molding for him. And shout out to Keith on the mic real quick. He said this very clear. He said, we're not going to give Caleb the time that we gave Trubisky, not the time that we did for Justin Fields, because Trubisky and Fields went into rebuilding teams. Caleb is going to a team that's being built for him, and it's being, quote, the greatest situation the number one quarterback has ever gone into. And the defense, obviously, from last year, the defense is better than what it was in 2021 and 2017. So I should expect the defense to still be better, and the offense is going to need time to gel. And I won't be and shout out to TRL real quick. TRL says that Caleb will probably throw a lot of picks in his season. I think he's going to throw 11 interceptions. Like, if you want me to give a stat line for Caleb, 24 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. He will throw over 3,000 yards. That's a realistic stat line. We're not going to say, oh, he's going to be the first quarterback to throw over 4,000 yards. Like, can we just pump the brakes on that? And I think Caleb is going to start off slow, and then he'll pick it up towards the end of the season, and the Bears finish strong. Let's say they win like 8 to 9 games. That's a massive improvement from last year. So, and if we make the playoffs like 7th seed, that's all. Like, you know how bad the NFC is. Any team can make the wild card now these days. And don't be surprised if we hypothetically face the Dallas Cowboys. We could be potentially the ones that upset them. So I'm just playing a hypothetical scenario. And our schedule, and I'm going to look at it once again. The 49ers, we could lose to. The Packers, Lions, Vikings will sweep. Jacksonville, that's a game going to be in London. The Texans, like I said, this team should be better than it was last year. But if you're expecting anything special for Caleb, I'm thinking that he's going to start off slow and then pick it up at the end of the year like Jordan Love did. But anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section, do you agree that why Caleb Williams should develop quickly? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and bear down.